First entry making their way in. This is engine number 1506. This is the ZD Pickering Family Farm from Prince Georgia, British Columbia. Mr. Tim Sparrow, first time here to the MAC. The ZD Pickering entry. We do want to welcome the South Creek Clydesdales. Engine number 1655 from Fremont, Ohio. The entry of Tim and Mary Myers. Tim Myers up there on the box doing the driving. We do want to welcome in the Blue Ribbon Days entry. Albert and Karen Clevey, Jim and Peg Day, Farmington, Missouri. Dean Woodbury doing the driving. Entry number 1260. The gate is closed, as is your heat. On the rail out of trot, please. All trot. As you come around from the north to the south, ZD Pickering entry. You're going to lead us into the reverse on your ringman's direction. Bring them around, reverse, please. And we'll ask you to bring them down to the walk now all together. Please walk your sixes. And we'll pick it back up to the trot. Show them second direction, all trot. Starting with a Pickering entry. As you come around, bring them in and line them up on a ringman's direction. ZD Pickering entry. You're going to lead us into the lineup. And a nice round of applause, ladies and gentlemen, for that first heat of sixes. We have the Pertron and the Clydesdale breed representing heat number 1. This class is brought to you by the Northern Indiana Belgian supporters. We do want to thank the Northern Indiana Belgian breeders for their sponsorship and making this show possible here this weekend. Heat number 2, if you're in the sound of my voice, you can go ahead and check them up. You're just moments away. Heat number 2, we're looking for 3 more entries in that heat. Once again, Mr. Jake Yoder, like I said, joining us from all the way Big Sky Country, Montana, Stevensville, Montana. Jake and his family They own and show their own Percheron Gelding 6-horse hitch, so he is no stranger to the draft horse shows in and out of the show ring. Also a business owner. Great family out there, the Yoder family. We sure do appreciate him here being with us. Make sure you check out all of our food vendors here in the Upper Concourse area, up here in the northeast corner. Get yourself something to eat, something to drink. Also, they have the famous soft pretzels up here. Make sure you go check that out. Would hate for you to go hungry here this evening. All right, we are going to go ahead and excuse this heat. Drivers, you can pull out to your left. We're going to go ahead and open up that out gate. First entry making their way out. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, this is the Zane Pickering entry from Prince George, British Columbia. The Sparrow family showing. They call Indiana home. Give them a nice round of applause as they make their way out. As we look to the beautiful Clydesdales of the South Creek Clydesdales, Mr. Tim Myers, his wife Mary Myers. They're joining us just down the road from Fremont, Ohio. Tim's the owner and the driver of that hitch. Ladies and gentlemen, the bells, the Blue Ribbon Days. Albert, Karen Cleavage, Jim and Peg Day, shown by the Woodbury family, Dean and Kelly Woodbury, just from down the road here in southeastern Indiana. As we close the gate on that first heat. We're going to go ahead and pop the latch on heat number 2. The floor is yours. The gate is open. It's your time to shine. Let's roll. And the first entry rocking through the gate is entry number 1828, Hunting Creek Farm, the Hunter entry, Hamptonville, North Carolina, and Mr. Chip Lawrence doing the driving. We're going to be looking to the Zubrod Percherons, Guthrie, Oklahoma, the Zubrod family, Kenseth doing the driving, entry number 1310. We're going to go to Jordan, Minnesota with the Ames Percheron Farm, Ames Construction, entry number 1254, and Mr. Travis Shaw. This is your heat on the rail out of trot. Please show your sixes. All trot. Just stop where you're at. Please stop your hitches. Just a slight and a minor adjustment as you space yourself back on the rail at a trot. Back to a trot, please. We're going to start with the Hunting Creek Farm. Watch your ringman on his direction and reverse, please. Hunter entry. You're going to lead us into the reverse. And you can go ahead and walk your entries. Please walk your sixes. And pick it back up to the trot now. Space yourself on the rail, second direction. Show them at a trot. Starting with the Hunting Creek Farm. As you come around, watch your ringman on his direction and line up, please. Hunter entry. You're going to be leading us into the lineup. And a nice round of applause for that second heat. Ladies and gentlemen, all Pertrons here at the Pertron breed representing heat number 2. We got the mares and the geldings here in the arena. Ladies and gentlemen, make sure you get your tickets for the 6-Horse Hitch Classic Series World Finals held right here in Michiana Event Center once again this year, September 18th, 19th, and 20th. You can get your tickets at MichianaEvents.com or visit the box office here at the MEC. So make sure you get your tickets September 18th, 19th, and 20th, bringing back the top 15 6-horse hitches in the country to compete for that world championship here in September. So we're excited to be back here in Shipshewana for that deal. Make sure you get your tickets. All right, heat number 2, you are excused. You can pull out to your left. Thank you so much. We're going to go ahead and open up that gate and excuse heat number 2. First entry making their way out. Once again, joining us from Hamptonville, North Carolina, the Jason Hunter entry. Hunting Creek Farm and Chip Lawrence driving. Joining us from Guthrie, Oklahoma. It's going to be the Zubrot Pertrons, the Zubrot family. Doc Chad Zubrot up there riding along with his daughter Kenseth. Kenseth is doing the driving here this evening. And to round out heat number 2, this is the Ames Pertron Farm, the Ames Construction entry. Jordan, Minnesota, Travis Shaw, Isaac Hunter, his assistant driver. To round out that heat number 2. The gates open, heat number 3. It's your time to shine. First entry making the way in. This is entry number 1339. This is the Low Rob Dairy Farm from East Bethany, New York, and Mr. Mark Berry doing the driving. Entry number 1257, the Dr. Michael Stone entry, Fremont, Ohio, the Oak Haven Belgians, Mr. Delmer Beachy. Entry number 1513, Sherwood Grove Farm, the Don Sherwood entry. Tunkhannock, Pennsylvania, Scott Love on the lines. This is your heat. On the rail at a trot, please. Show your 6s at a trot. And starting with a Low Rob entry, watch your ringman on his direction and reverse, please. Low Rob, you're going to lead us into the reverse. And bring him down to the walk now. Bring him down to a walk, please. And back up to the trot now. Second direction, show him at a trot. As you come around, starting with a Low Rob entry, you're going to lead us into the lineup on your Ringman's Direction Low Rob Farm. You're going to lead us into the lineup. And a nice round of applause for the Belgian breed here in heat number 3. The Belgian mares and the geldings out here representing this heat. Exhibitors, if you're the sound of my voice out there in the barn, we are going to drag the arena before we get into heat number 4. Once again, this class is sponsored by the Northern Indiana Belgian Breeders and Belgian Supporters. Northern Indiana, if you're here joining us this evening, we sure do appreciate you and your sponsorship and being here this evening. We do have 5 heats in total, 16 sixes. In the Classic Series, all breed 6-horse hitch, followed by the Classic Cart. I believe we have 17 entries in that cart class. That'll be another exciting class to watch here as well. And then tomorrow morning at 8 o'clock, we have the youth judging. And at 10 o'clock, we start back up with our hitch classes with 4s, unicorns, men's carts, teams, and ladies' carts. We do have the heavyweight horse pull tomorrow afternoon at 1 o'clock. And then we're going to be right here, back here again at 6 p.m. for the youth cart classes, senior and junior division, followed by round 2 of the 6-horse hitch show. Hopefully you got yourself a show program at the entrance of the Coliseum. They got scorecards in there and all the sponsors. Great show program, something to take home with you. All right, at this time, we are going to go ahead and excuse heat number 3. So thank you so much. Give them another nice round of applause as they make the way out. First entry leaving here, we're going to draw our attention to the Belgian geldings from the Low Rob Dairy Farm, East Bethany, New York. It's their first time to the Midwest Draft Horse Show. We're so glad they're here. Mark and Jocelyn Berry, Jalen Schrock, the assistant driver up there on the box. Second entry making their way out. This is the entry of Dr. Michael Stone. This is the Belgian mares from Oak Haven, Belgians, Fremont, Ohio. Delmer and Paige Beachy showing for Dr. Michael Stone. And to round out heat number 3, this is the Sherwood Grove Farm. The Don Sherwood entry, Tunkhannock, Pennsylvania. The horses And the Loves call Huntington, Indiana home. Scott and Whitney showing for Don Sherwood entry. This is round out heat number 3. We're going to go ahead and pop the clutch on that tractor and drag the arena before we get underway with heat number 4. We'll be back momentarily. All right, we are going to get back to horse showing action. The gate is open. We're looking for heat number 4. Let's go to work. We're going to be looking to the Jackson Fork Ranch, entry number 1771. Little Jackson Hole, Wyoming, and Mr. Ross Hansberger doing the driving. We're going to be going to the Triple Star Farm, 1394, the Houston entry. Columbus, Michigan, Mr. Ray Houston doing the driving. We're going to be looking to the Triple F Farm, 25-22, the entry of Kevin and Michelle Flory, Greenville, Ohio. Grant Flory up there on the box doing the drive. The gate is closed. Is this your heat? Show your sixes. All trot. Jackson Fork Ranch, as you come around, you're going to lead us into the reverse. Jackson Fork Ranch on your ringman's direction. Reverse, please.
Do you think about me sometimes? Does it cross your mind what the life we had could have been if we gave it time? But the summer's gone, now you're moving on. I see it when I look online, and I want.
And we're going to bring him down to the walk now. Show your sixes all together at a walk. And we'll pick it back up to the trot now. Second direction, show your sixes back at a trot. Start of the Jackson Fork Ranch as you come around on your ringman's direction. Bring them in and line them up, please. Jackson Fork, you're going to lead us into the lineup. And another nice round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. This is heat number 4, the Belgians and the Pertrons representing two breeds in this heat. Got a few hitches here. They're definitely no stranger to the Michigan Event Center, and a couple hitches here that this is their first time to the Midwest Classic, so we're glad that they are here. We got a barn full of great exhibitors, ladies and gentlemen, some of the best of the best.
Take your time, come back to me. Don't ever let me go. Take your time, come back to me. Don't ever let me go.
As our judge, Mr. Jake Yoder, goes and walks around heat number 4. Heat number 5, you're in the sound of my voice out there in the paddock area. Start making your way up here towards the paddock if you're not there already. This is a Classic Series 6-horse Hitch sanctioned class. You can follow along for points, upcoming shows at drive6.com, drivesix.com. If you have a certain hitch that you like to follow along with on points and standings, or all upcoming shows that might be close to your area, make sure you check that out. You can also follow them on their Facebook page, Classic Series 6-Horse Hitch. We sure are glad that you're here with us this evening. Once again, this class is sponsored by the Northern Indiana Belgian Breeders. Northern Indiana Belgian supporters, thanks for your sponsorship. We're going to do it all again tomorrow, so make sure you spread the word and tell them the horses are in town. We're going to have the 6 again tomorrow evening at 6 o'clock, but youth judging starting at 8 o'clock. We have our AM classes, 10 o'clock with the 4s, the unicorns, the teams, cart class. And we also have the heavyweight horse pool tomorrow afternoon at 1 o'clock here at the 2025 Midwest Draft Horse Classic Show and Pool. We'll be looking for one more heat, 3 more entries to round out all 16 of our 6-horse hitches. Followed by the classic cart. We do have 17 entries in that classic cart class. Always a fun class to watch. The exhibitors, the breeders, they always bring out the best of the best in that classic cart class. All right, we are going to go ahead and excuse this heat. Heat number 4, you are excused. Give them another nice round of applause. We do have the Belgians and the Percherons. First entry making their way out. This is the Jackson Fork Ranch, Little Jackson Hole, Wyoming. Ross and Nicole Hansberger, the first ones making their way out. Standing center stage with the Belgian geldings, the Houston entry. It is the Triple Star Farm and Mr. Ray Houston doing the driving. Brian is his assistant up there on the box. And the first time here to the Midwest Draft Horse Classic, we do want to welcome the Triple F Farm, the Kevin and Michelle Flory entry from Greenville, Ohio, showing the Belgian geldings. Grant Flory doing the driving. Lane Westerfeld, his assistant driver, up there, rounded out heat number 4. We're going to be looking at entry number 1278. This is the Brockwood Belgians, the entry of Dale Tracy and Sarah Brockoff from Dayton, Pennsylvania, and Sarah Brockoff on the lines. We do have the Wilson Farm, entry number 1252, the entry of Kevin Wilson from Van Leek, Ontario. Kevin Wilson doing the driving. We do have the Hammersmith Belgians. Edge number 1253, the Hammersmith family entry, Defiance, Ohio. Jason Hansberger doing the driving. This is your heat on the rail at a trot. Please show them at a trot.
for the border, somewhere no one knows our names. But I know when I hold you, I'ma love you till the grave. We're just getting started. We're just getting started. Taking the sunset in old Mexico, running and loving our way down the coast.
Starting with the Brockwood Belgians. You're going to lead us into the reverse. Brock off entry on your ringman's direction. Please reverse.
We're just getting started. We're just getting started. We're just getting started. We're just getting started.
And we'll ask you to bring them down to the walk now. Show your sixes all together. Walk your horses, please. And we'll pick it back up to the trot now. Second direction, back to a trot. We are going to start our lineup with the Brockwood Belgians on your ringman's direction. Brockwood Belgians, you can go ahead and line them up. Well, ladies and gentlemen, there you have him. Heat number 5. You've seen all 16 of our 6-horse hitches being shown. But I'm sure you'll see a lot more still coming your way here this evening. Our judge, Mr. Jake Yoder, goes back to work walking around this last heat. All right, heat number 5, you are excused. We're going to open up that out gate. Drivers, you can pull out to your left. Once again, looking down to the arena, this is the Brockwood Belgians. The entry of Dale Tracy and Sarah Brockoff from Dayton, Pennsylvania, showing the Belgian geldings. Sarah Brockoff doing the driving. Ian and Kevin Wilson entry. Van Leek, Ontario, Canada. Kevin Wilson, he's the owner and operator. Justin Miller's his assistant up there on the box with him. And to round out heat number 5, this is the Hammersmith Belgians from the Buckeye State, Defiance, Ohio. And Mr. Jason Hansberger doing the driving. Christopher Bonningson, his assistant. Well, we've seen all 15 sixes. We are going to go ahead and drag the arena while our judge puts pencil to paper. He has called for at least 1 redrive, possibly 2 redrives here this evening. So we are going to go ahead and drag the arena and get our redrive set, and we'll be right back in just a minute. Well, our judge has called for 2 redrives. He'll be seeing 6 sixes back into the arena. 2 redrives. Redrive number 1. Once you're ready out there, the arena is ready. The door's open. We do want to thank Isaiah Hosteller. He's helping down there on the gate. Also, Darren and Brittany Miller. They're working the paddock and outside, back in the barn, directing all the traffic, getting these sixes situated and turned around and back headed this way. So we do want to thank the whole crew that's helping to put this show on. Once again, Mark Hosteller is your ring steward. We do want to thank our queens that have been helping with our awards presentations all day. Blakely Hansberger, Bryn Sparrow, Oakley Wilson. We do want to thank them for helping us. First entry coming in is going to be the Jackson Fork Ranch. Mr. Ross Hansberger, welcome back into the arena, sir. It is the Oak Haven Belgians, Mr. Delmer Beachy. Zane Pickering entry. Tim Sparrow, this is your redrive. Gentlemen, show him on the rail out of trot, please. The gate is closed out of trot. Jackson Fork Ranch, you're going to lead us into the reverse. Jackson Fork on your ringman's direction. Reverse, please. Jackson Fork Ranch, as you come around, you're going to lead us into lineup. Bring them in and line them up, please. Jackson Fork. Well, folks, when I tell you the best of the best right here, it usually takes them a day to get settled in, but these boys are looking comfortable on a Friday night. Way to turn it up a notch. We're going to go ahead and open up that gate and excuse this heat. You can pull out, thank you so much, redrive number 1. Redrive number 2, check them up. It's your time to shine. Put some extra stick on them gloves. Sit back in your seat and let the big dogs eat. Redrive number 2, you're just moments away. First entry back in the arena, Travis Shaw, Ames Pertrons, welcome back. Sherwood Grove Farms, Mr. Scott Love, welcome into the redrive. We're going to welcome in the Low Rop Dairy Farm, Mr. Mark Berry. Welcome back in the arena for the redrive. We're going to close the gate. Here they are. The gate's closed. Show them how to trot. All trot. Ames Construction, you're going to lead us into the reverse. Ames entry. Watch your ringman on his direction and reverse, please. Starting with the Ames entry. As you come around, bring them in and line them up, please. Ames, you're going to lead us into the lineup. All right, bring them in nice and close, nice and tight. We're going to get all 16 sixes back in the arena. There you are, folks. That's how we do it. Great job. We are going to go ahead and open up that gate and bring in the rest of our entries. We're going to bring in all 15 six-horse hitches as to get them situated out there in the paddock area. Going to bring them in a couple different ways to make sure you get everybody from rail to rail. Once again, this is the Classic Series 6-horse hitch sanctioned class. If you like what you've seen here today, make sure you come back tomorrow. We're going to do it all again. Also, you can follow along at drive6.com for all upcoming shows and updated points. Lucky for you, lucky for us, we're going to be right back here in Shipshewana at the Michiana Events Center for the 2025 Classic Series World Finals, where we bring in the top 5 of each breed, the top 5 Belgian, Percheron, and Clydesdale, to compete for that World Championship. That's going to be September 18th, 19th, and 20th. You can get your tickets at MichianaEvents.com. Also get your tickets here at the box office at Michiana Events Center. Once again, this class brought to you by the Northern Indiana Belgian supporters. We do want to thank all of our sponsors for making the show possible, bringing the draft horses back here to the MEC once again this year. We're so glad to be here. You're going to want to get your phones out and take a picture of all 15 sixes. Percherons, the Belgians, the Clydesdales. The peak of excellence here at the Midwest Draft Horse Classic. As we get all of our 6-horse hitches in the arena, our judge is going to go to work and getting us those results up here to the announcer's booth. We're going to get those to you here just momentarily. But just know any one of these sixes could beat first place at any given day. That's how great the hitches are and how deep the water is here. So he definitely has his work cut out for him. We are now going to open up the east gate, bringing the rest of our entries in and to the left. We do want to thank our Midwest Draft Horse Classic committee members. I want to thank Mr. Mark Hostetler, he's your chairman. Kaylee Hostetler, treasurer. Nicole Hansberger, secretary. We have Ross Hansberger, Logan Reinhold, Dr. Michael Stone, they're your directors. I also want to thank Jack Van Wurst. He's the director for the horse pool here. I want to thank each and every one of them for making this show possible. I believe this is year number 8 for the Midwest Classic. Has turned into one of the premier shows of the country. Also voted the Classic Series Show of the Year here a few years back, voted on by the exhibitors. One thing that makes these shows in Shipshewana so great is you, the spectators, the followers, the fans, coming out and supporting them each and every year. Make sure you get yourself a show program down at the entrance of the Coliseum, down there in the concourse area. Get yourself one of these show programs to follow along. You can keep track of all the results. Take that program out to the barn. You're more than welcome to, after the show, go out to the barn and meet and greet with all of our exhibitors. They'd love to get to know you. Maybe get a couple autographs from some of these world-renowned drivers. Well, ladies and gentlemen, there you have them, all 15 of our 6-horse hitches. Give them a nice round of applause. All 3 breeds represented well. Tell you, rail to rail. Get a picture of that, huh? That's a beautiful sight on a Friday night. We're going to get these results to you here just in a few moments. All right, well, ladies and gentlemen, here are your results. Give them another nice round of applause. These exhibitors putting on a great show. A lot of hard work, blood, sweat, and tears that goes into getting these 6s up and down the road, putting them together, putting on a show for you. Drivers, you can pull out to your left. Pull out to your left. Once again, this class sponsored by the Northern Indiana Belgian supporters. 15 entries in this class. Standing in 15th place, 15th goes to entry number 1655. This is the South Creek Clydesdales, the entry of Tim and Mary Myers. Joining us from Fremont, Ohio, Tim Myers doing the driving. He's the owner and driver of the South Creek Clydesdales. 15 plates, entry number 1655. Fourteenth place. 14th goes to entry number 1310. This is the Zubrod Pertrons from Guthrie, Oklahoma. The Zubrod family. Joining us here this weekend, Kenseth doing the driving. 1310 standing in 14th place. Thirteenth goes to entry number 1278. This is the Brockwood Belgians. Joining us from Dayton, Pennsylvania, this is Dale Tracy and Sarah Brock off entry. Sarah's doing the driving, showing the Belgian geldings into 13th place, 1278. Twelfth place goes to entry number 1253. This is the Hammersmith Belgians, the entry of Chris Hammersmith from Defiance, Ohio. Jason Hammersmith doing the driving. 12th place, entry number 1253. Standing in 11th place this evening goes to entry number 1252. This is the Wilson Farm, the Ian and Kevin Wilson entry, Van Leek, Ontario, Canada. Kevin Wilson, he's the owner and driver-operator of that Pertron Hitch. 11th place, 1252. Standing in 10th place. 10th place goes to the Triple F Farms. This is entry number 2522. Triple F Farm, Kevin and Michelle Flory entry from Greenville, Ohio. Grant Flory doing the driving, 10th place, 2522. Standing in 9th place. 9th place, and congratulations goes to entry number 1828. This is the Hunting Creek Farm, the entry of Jason Hunter from Hamptonville, North Carolina, and Chip Lawrence doing the driving. 9th place, entry number 1828. Standing at 8th place. 8th place, and congratulations goes to entry number 1394. This is the Triple Star Farm, Ray Houston, the Houston entry. Joining us from Columbus, Michigan, Ray doing the driving, the Triple Star Farm, 1394, driving into 8th place. In 6th place, 7th place, 7th place goes to entry number 1260. 1260, this is the Blue Ribbon Days, the entry of Albert and Karen Clevey, Jim and Peg Day from Farmington, Missouri, shown by the Woodbury family, Dean Woodbury doing the driving. 7th place, entry number 1260. The rest of our 6 entries you can pull out to your right. Pull out to your right, please. 6th place. 6th place goes to entry number 1513. This is the Sherwood Grove Farm, the Don Sherwood entry from Taconic, Pennsylvania. Scott Love doing the driving. 6th place, entry number 1513. Standing in fifth place this evening, fifth place goes to entry number 1339. This is the Lorop Dairy Farm from East Bethany, New York. The entry of Mark and Jocelyn Berry. Mark Berry doing the driving for the Lorop entry. He is the owner and driver of that beautiful Belgian gelding Hitch. Fifth place, entry number 1339. Standing in fourth place and congratulations goes to entry number 1254. This is the Ames Bertrand Farm, the Ames Construction entry. They are joining us from Jordan, Minnesota. Travis Shaw doing the driving for the Ames entry in the fourth place, 1254. Standing in third place, and congratulations goes to entry number 1506. This is the ZD Pickering Family Farm entry. The Zane Pickering entry joining us from Prince George, British Columbia. Tim Sparrow doing the driving. Third place, entry number 1506. Standing in second place, your reserve champion on a Friday night for the first round of the all-breed six-horse Hitch. It goes to entry number 1257. It is the Oak Haven Belgians, the entry of Dr. Michael Stone joining us from Fremont, Ohio. Delmer Beachy, second place. The Oak Haven Belgians, entry number 1257. Ladies and gentlemen, reserve place. Give them a nice round of applause as they make their way around the arena and out the door. These are the Belgian mares. Delmer Beachy, he's a local hero. Oak Haven Belgians, Dr. Michael Stone entry. Showing the Belgian mares. Nice outfit. Your reserve champion. Great job. We're now going to look to the winner of the class. Ladies and gentlemen, nice big round of applause. It goes to entry number 1771. It is the Jackson Fork Ranch Pertrons from Little Jackson Hole, Wyoming, and Mr. Ross Hansberger in the winner's circle. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Ross Hansberger, definitely no stranger to the winner's circle here in this arena. He's won multiple world championships. We're going to have our queens climb aboard for that victory pass. Ladies and gentlemen, as he leaves that winner's circle, give him a nice blue ribbon salute. All the way around the arena, the winner of date number 1 of the all-breed six-horse Hitch, Mr. Ross Hansberger and the Jackson Fork Ranch. Ladies and gentlemen, as he makes that final lap, it's your time to shine, Shipshawana. Give him a nice blue ribbon round of applause as he makes his way around the arena, makes that turn for the home drive. Rain to rain like a freight train. Open the gate, here comes your champion.